Hello and welcome back. This is Candace from Candoodle, and today I have a card making and crafty supply haul video for you. I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea, so please don't feel like you have to watch if this isn't for you, but I did ask over on Instagram if folks would be interested in haul videos and what I get from being on design teams. I by no means am showing this to kind of brag or show off or anything like that. I just know that there are some folks, myself included, who like to see products kind of up close and on camera in real life in somebody's hands and craft room rather than the stock images that we're used to seeing on the websites. So I thought this would be kind of fun to do something a bit different. I am super, super grateful to have the opportunity to work on these design teams and receive product that I get to work with. Each design team is a bit different in terms of what they give and require, but I feel super privileged to have the opportunity to work with these amazing companies, many of which I bought from before I was ever on their design teams. So with that being said, let's get into today's haul video.
I haven't been buying quite as much because I am on quite a few design teams, but I did want to show you some of the stuff from the Penguin Palace's new release. They're a Canadian company, and while I am on their design team and this stuff was sent to me so I could work with it, I also have bought for them prior to ever doing design work with them because I think their stuff is genuinely super, super cute. So I wanted to show you some of the stuff from this release. So first up is the beautiful Africa set, and I have the matching dies for all of my stamp sets, and this one has so many adorable little critters. I made this scene card, and I used a lot of masking, like those little leaves I masked like 10 times to get the snake in the grass, but I just think it was such a cute scene, and it makes for a really quick and simple one-layer card, so I thought that was really fun to do. I also have the Mysterious Egypt stamp set. I think that the stamp set is super, super cute. I made a card as well for this one for release week, and the little characters are there. Now, I did make this background myself with Copic markers, and I masked the pyramids, but they have these really awesome die and stencil combos that I got afterwards. This is the Desert Landscape Scene Builder, so it has those sort of desert sand dunes, and it also has like a bit of a cityscape. And what's really cool about these dies is they come with a matching stencil, so you can actually make little ink sort of layers onto the actual die cuts, and this allows you to give some dimension to those sand dunes and things like that. So it's really, really cool, and I'm excited to start playing with that. They also have another matching die and stencil set, and this one is the Mountain Landscape Scene Builder. So this one has more of those hills as well as like a true mountain and some hills as well. And this one, the same thing, has that really awesome matching stencil. It has some thing on the side that you can add dimension on both sides, little like spikes. And then there is these little cuts in it that the top of the actual hills or mountains fits in, so you can make like snow caps. So I thought that that was super cool, and I'm really excited to play with that. Next up is the Enchanting Paris stamp set. This is super, super cute, and I have the dies for it as well. But what comes with this one, or something that's similar, and I'll show you the dies afterwards, but this one would be awesome to use for that. It is the Sidewalk Scene Builder. So this is perfect for a slimline card, and it makes like a sidewalk. So one of the design team members made a really cute card with that. This one is the Aloha Hawaii stamps and dies. I think that this one is super, super cute, and I did use the little volcano on this card that I had for release week, which I thought was super fun, and I'll talk a bit about that stencil in a second. And then last but certainly not least, and probably my favorite, is the Bond with Nature Canada. I think this one is so cute and so Canadian. It has like the CN Tower, it has maple syrup and pancakes, it also has that sweet little beaver and like a bunch of camping sort of stuff. I just think this is so Canadian and so cute, and it even has the happy birthday A. So I thought that that was really fun. The dies for Penguin Palace are also super cool. So this one I don't have a card with yet, but it's the Dotted Borders Slimline Pull Tab. So it's a slimline pull tab, and you can do it horizontal or vertical. It has a ton of slider tracks, and these dotted sort of rectangle dies would be great for just using on a normal slimline card as your front panels as well. This die is really cool and probably one of my favorites of the whole release. It's the Cinematic Shadow Box. So I actually made a card for this for release week, and it folds perfectly and it fits within like a business or slimline envelope. and then it pops up and is a scene card. So it's really well thought out because there's these side panels, which are those little pieces there. The front panel is that, and then there's even, this is the back panel, and then it has a dotted one. And if you noticed, I actually used this dotted panel for this card as well. It's perfect for like a mini slim front panel size. So I think that this die set is awesome. It has so many possibilities, and what I love about it is that there's so many layers. Like there's room for 4 layers in here, so it gives you a ton of space to build your scene, and it has more room sideways as well. So it's great for building scene cards. So that is the cinematic shadow box. And then this one is really cool. I don't have a card yet, but I will pop a picture in if I remember. It's the Twist and Pop Surprise, and it is so, so cool. It's really innovative, and I also love this Polaroid because you can get a lot of other uses out of that as well. And then one of the last dies that I got is the I Made You a Cake, and this one also fits perfectly within the Twist and Pop to pop up a cake, which I'll put another picture in, and I just think that that's so cute, and this would be great for making really simple birthday cards as well. So if you haven't heard of Penguin Palace before, they came out with a really cool stenciling tool called the Stencils 360. It is a bit big, and I know people get worried about storing it, but I know a lot of us scrapbook as well, and it actually fits perfectly. I have all of the pieces here within a like standard scrapbooking 12 by 12 sort of thing. So it comes with all of your guide rings as well as a piece to fit them in, and then it also has these to fit different size papers in. I'm going to link to the Penguin Palace video because it shows you way better all of the versatility of this awesome tool. And so they did release quite a few new Stencils 360 stencils with this release. So this is the Kaleidoscope one, and this is what I used to make these 2 cards. I love this stencil. I think it is so fun. It will be great for mass producing. And had a lot of fun playing with that. Made quite a few off screen, so the possibilities are really quite endless with that one. There is another stencil that has some really cute and different hearts. And so this one you'll notice has a little star icon, so basically that corresponds to how many degrees you should turn it in your guide ring when you're doing your stenciling, but you can always play around. There's some great examples on the Penguin Palace YouTube as well as on the Instagram of cards that were made with this one that are super, super cute. And then there's also this one, which when I first got it, I was like, what are all of these different things? But if you follow this and you just spin it the correct amount of times, it makes this, and literally this maybe took me a minute to make because you don't have to do any sort of masking. They're far enough apart that you can use totally different colors like I have here, and they don't get in the way of each other. So you literally just ink up, shift, ink up, shift, and I'm happy to do a video on these as well. The Penguin Palace YouTube channel, which I'll link to below, also has a ton of videos. And then the last stencil, which I was also confused about when I first saw it, I was like, what are these the butterflies' antennas? Like, what's going on? But then the second I started ink blending, it became clear, and this is what it looks like. How cool is that? So I did it with all like warm colors, but you could totally do the rainbows and like traditional rainbow colors. I just thought that that was super, super cute. So I'm really excited to get some more use out of that one as well. And so that is a little peek into my Penguin Palace stuff, which I'll be working a lot more with in the future. I'm super excited to be part of their design team, and I absolutely love all of their stuff. My friend Neha, who is also a crafty YouTuber, owns the shop Crescent Creations, and I ordered some stuff from her, and I'm also going to be joining her video team. So she was kind enough to send me some of her amazing embellishments that she carries in her shop. So these are some of the seed beads. These are red torch and silver color seed beads, and they're super, super pretty. I also got a couple of the jewel mixes. So this is the Americana one, which would be great for like 4th of July sort of things. And the Queen of the Night jewels. I absolutely love black jewels. I think they're so, so pretty. She also has this one, which is adorable. This is the Baby Shark clay bits, which I might make a card for my little cousin who absolutely loves the Baby Shark song and annoys her mom all the time with it. These are multicolor sprinkle clay bits, which are super, super cute. She also has these ones, which are cell phone clay bits, and they actually look like cell phones. They are so, so adorable. And then the summer fruit clay bits. These ones are probably one of my favorites. They are the mixed hearts clay bits, and they look like the little conversation hearts from Valentine's Day. I have so many lawn fawn sets that would look great with that. These ones are one of my favorites too. They're the Christmas theme clay bits, and they have little itty bitty gingerbread houses and Santa hats, as well as some Christmas trees and things like that. And these ones are the rainbow dots clay bits. So I'm super excited to start working those into all of the fun shaker cards that I love making. And again, thank you so much to Neha, and I will link to her channel as well as her shop down below. I also got a couple things from iCrafter, which they were generous to send because I will be guesting for them this month. And so I got the Box Pops Flowers add-on. So these are really, really pretty and I absolutely love them. And then I also got the Box Pops Oval Base. And so this makes a really awesome interactive card and it is so, so cool. It actually folds flat to go in an envelope, and then it's a pop-up box, so I'll be making one of those. And then I also got this, which is really awesome. It's the Slimline Knit Knots and Stitches, and basically one of the dies can make these things that kind of look like, if you're a knitter, it looks like a cable stitch. And you can weave them together and it looks like knitting. My mom's a knitter, I knit as well, so I'm really excited to use that. And there's also a stitching die in here too, so I'm really excited to kind of play around with those. So 3 Room Studio also has 2 new stamp sets out, so Sandy sent them to me because I'm on the design team, so I'm going to open this up. So these are the 2 newest stamps, and they also come with matching dies. So this is the Aw Thanks stamp set, and I absolutely love all of the different fonts. And it comes with the matching die as well. And then here is the Hello Friend stamp set, and I absolutely love the fonts of these as well, and it comes with the matching dies. So I'm super excited to start using those. So next up, I got a few things from Miss Ink Stamps because I will be guesting for them in July, which I'm super excited about. So I got one of the stamps from an older set, and this is the Gardenia stamp, and I think that the flowers on this are so, so pretty, and I really wanted to color them. So I'm very excited about that. I also got from the newer release this adorable stamp set. I absolutely love it. It's called It's All Relative, and it has very sort of science-y jokes and puns and a very famous scientist. So I'm super excited to use this one. I think it's so, so cute. I also got this one, which is called Sunshine and Rainbows, and it's very rainbow sort of themed and encouragement, and there's a really cool stencil that I plan to use this with. So I thought that this was really awesome and make a lot of like rainbowy encouragement cards. Okay, so moving on to the stencils, they were super generous. So this is the one I was most excited about, and this is called the Rainbow Builder stencil. So it comes in a 3-pack, so I'll show you each of the different ones. So you have this kind of like designs you can use, but then you also have the rainbows and the other rainbows that go in between, and you can see it's very clearly marked, so it's easy to kind of line up with this one. So you can use these, all 3 of them, or you can only use 2 of them or 1 of them, and I just think it's such a cool idea, and I love that this goes with the sentiments as well, so I'm really excited to use those. They also have these really cool stencils that are called Ins and Outs, so I got a couple of those ones. So this is the first one, and this is the Ins and Outs Marquee. So basically it comes with this stamp set, and you have the A2 line, so it's really easy to line it up. But then you also have this that you can create a frame with, and the masking that can go inside. So I think it's a really well thought out stencil set, and you can do a lot of different things with these, so I'm really excited to start using them. They also generously sent me another one of the marquee sets, and this is the Ins and Outs Hollywood. So the same thing, you get the frame, you get the main stencil, and then also the mask. So I'm really excited to use these. I think they add such a fun element to cards, especially because I like to do a lot of ink blending. I also got the random dot stencil, which is super, super cute, and the little protons and nucleus from the It's All Relative fit right in there, so I'm really excited to combine those ones. And then I got this stencil as well, which they included, and I believe it might be the Oopsie Daisy stencil. So I'm super excited to start using those in my video, so you'll see those coming up this month.
So that is a little look into some of the products that I've gotten since January. Again, I feel super, super grateful and privileged to have the opportunity to be on design teams and guest design. I will have linked to some of the videos I made using these products, but if there's ones that you would like to see used in future video, please let me know down below in the comments. As always, I appreciate the time that you spend here with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!